Vancouver Public Schools earns a multi-million-dollar grant. How it will help make schools even safer places to learn. Plus,
I wanted to know how to grow them.
Something's growing at Hudson's Bay High School. See how students are turning waste paper into food and celebrating the season. The ways teachers are turning autumn plants into valuable lessons. Welcome to Inside Vancouver Public Schools. I'm Coleen Jamison. Over the past couple of years, school safety has been an ongoing concern in education nationwide. Always ahead of the curve, though, VPS built a district-wide program to make school a welcoming environment. All that hard work has paid off for students, and now it's earned the district a $3 million grant.
How do I feel? Excited.
Bill Link has a good reason to be excited. The U.S. Department of Education awarded Vancouver Public Schools $3 million to expand its Safe and Supportive Learning Environments initiative.
We got a phone call from the Senator's office. Senator Cantwell's office called us to say, congratulations, you guys won. We're the only school district in the Pacific Northwest that won this thing, so we're really excited.
This initiative has already been successfully deployed over the past 6 years at the elementary level. The grant will allow the district to expand the program to Hudson's Bay High School and its feeder schools, such as Discovery and McLaughlin Middle Schools. By the time kids get to Bay, they'll have already learned the right way and the wrong way to behave.
It's really about engaging students in a positive way, teachers recognizing kids for doing the right things, less focus on what you're doing wrong and more on recognizing pro-social behaviors.
Emphasizing positive actions and allowing children who misbehave the chance to make amends and change their behavior adds up to a supportive school environment.
People, we make mistakes in schools, kids make mistakes, teachers make mistakes, so we want to empower kids to get picked on or something that happens wrong to somebody, cyberbullying, something like that, where we give them an avenue or a way to express that and be heard.
Over the past few years, the effort expanded and is producing results. Take, for example, what's happening at Geyser Middle School.
They have data that shows student achievement increasing at the same time referrals to the office are decreasing. That's pretty powerful, and so and it's over the course of time, so that's really exciting for us.
To get every school moving in the same direction, the district will use the grant money to hire staff and train teachers. After 6 years of building, the next step begins.
This grant will fund us to really do big work.
Just last spring, Harry S. Truman Elementary earned the statewide Safe Schools Award for 2014. Truman was recognized for how it implemented district positive behavior policies over the course of 5 years and created a safe environment for students and adults. Daily referrals for discipline problems dropped 50% over the past 5 years. The Washington State Association for Supervision and Curriculum Development handed out the award. Science, technology, engineering, and math, or STEM education, is one of the fastest growing areas of our educational system. And Vancouver is home to a citywide event that celebrates career options for students. In an annual event called STEM Fest, students get out of the classroom and into the field to learn from professionals. In this case, the field was literally a field. We caught up with students from Fort Vancouver and Columbia River High Schools as they learned about plant life along the Burnt Bridge Creek Trail. The horticulture students prune trees, and for some students, continue an ongoing project.
Well, actually, some of the students here have helped plant these trees, and so for them to come back and be able to take care of the trees and help them grow properly, I think they're excited about that.
The Burnt Bridge project was one of several across town. Others included medical emergency triage, police forensics, and more. This is the second year of the STEM Fest event. Fort Vancouver High School has a festival of its own to celebrate food and community. The horticulture and culinary arts programs teamed up for the first annual International Harvest Festival. Families shared dishes from their cultural background. They also celebrated seasonal vegetables by preparing dishes made from crops grown at Fort. For the young or young at heart, there was also mini pumpkin decorating, but mostly the festival was about bringing people together.
That's something we really try to do, is bring the community in to our schools, and it's really challenging working at Fort, and so I thought this might be a really good way. People love food, people love culture, and hanging out together, so I thought this would be a really great idea.
In the Culinary Arts Kitchen, Clark County's master canner taught students how to make their own bread and fruit preserves made from fort-grown raspberries. The students took their dough and jam home to enjoy the next day. Congratulations go out to teacher Meredith Gannon, who is a state finalist for a national award. If she wins the state competition, Meredith will represent Washington for the Presidential Award for Excellence in Mathematics and Science Teaching. She's a 4th grade teacher at Sacagawea Elementary and is one of 3 finalists. This award is the highest recognition for a math or science teacher in our country. Meredith heads the famous Green Team at Sacagawea, teaching about the environment. She'll find out if she won later this year. Columbia River teacher Kelly Cameron earns an honor of her own. Stanford University recognized Kelly as part of its Teacher Tribute Initiative. Kelly was nominated by former student Isabel Crary, whom you can see right there on your screen. Stanford asked its freshmen to identify a former teacher who helped shape their education, and Isabel credits Kelly with encouraging her to expand her horizons with science. Kelly has taught at River for the past 22 years. 2 Vancouver high schools get big donations. First, the brand new Dutch Brothers coffee stand near Columbia River High School used its opening day as a fundraiser. Dutch Brothers charged just $1 for its drinks all day long and donated the money to River's Avid program, which helps students prepare for college. At the end of the day, the total donation came to more than $3,500. Over at Hudson's Bay High School, students in the Future Farmers of America Club, or FFA, received a $2,000 grant. The National FFA organization awarded it to Bay for a year-long service learning project to meet a local environmental need. That need? To repurpose waste paper from the school into something useful. Nick Vole has the story.
Nestled between wings on the east side of Hudson's Bay High School is the Bay ACES program.
Bay is ACES Architecture, Construction, Environmental Services, which is what our school is based on. It's an opportunity for students to learn how to do environmental stuff. And, you know, it's good skills for college.
Inside and outside the school's greenhouse, you'll see a lot of beauty. Flowers, plants, even a pond make for an idyllic hideaway in the middle of a school campus. But hidden away in a dark, cool room is perhaps the program's most important project.
We're trying to currently solve the problem of what we're doing with all the school's waste paper.
Instead of recycling the mass of notes, tests, and assignments students generate each year, the Bay ACES students are using it as food for mushrooms. Continuing a project began last year. Students are growing Pleurotus austriatus mushroom mycelia.
It's kind of like putting seeds in the ground. You just kind of gotta bury it a little bit. Like in here you can see that we have it layered in between the cardboard, and it'll just kind of reproduce and grow throughout the cardboard.
After they're inoculated, the mushrooms start to grow and they end up looking like this. This is kind of what you'd see in the wild, a full-grown mushroom. After that, they're plucked, put through the dehydrator, and dried out. These guys go for about $8 a pound in the grocery store. But getting that harvest is not an overnight process.
You have to wait for them to grow, and mushrooms don't grow very fast.
You know, you wet them down, you keep them in the misting tent, you keep the humidity high, you keep the light low, and you'll start to get mushrooms.
For the students, the wait is worth it, and so too is the learning process.
I don't have a green thumb, so I want to learn how to have a green thumb.
I don't know, I just like them. I mean, visually, you know, with the science, it's just cool. I like the process, getting your hands dirty and actually inoculating and then getting to see a food source come out of it.
Inside Vancouver Public Schools, I'm Nick Vole.
Parents, it's easier than you'd think to keep up with what's going on in your child's education. Vancouver Public Schools now offers a mobile app for your smartphone or tablet. The free app is available for Apple, iOS, and Android operating systems. You'll see school calendars, news, lunch menus, and more. You can even check your child's grades. To find the app, which again is free, just go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store and type in Vancouver Public Schools. And that's it for us. If you'd like to see more news from inside Vancouver Public Schools, go to our YouTube page. That's youtube.com/VanSDTV. Until next time, I'm Coleen Jamison.